Hi, it's Black Witches. Thanks for joining me. Well, this week I'm going to answer a few of your viewer questions based on several of my videos, and I've just chosen them out randomly. So we'll get into that, and I'll try and make it really very short, sharp, and sweet answers as much as I can. Just as an update, I'm back in Sydney, Australia right now. It's the end of winter. It's still rather cold for me because I've been in warm climates for about 6 months now. But last night was a black moon, and I know many of my witchy poo friends did lovely spells utilizing the power and the energy of that very special black moon, asking for miracles and so forth. So I hope they all work out well for everyone that participated in that black moon event. I know myself, I had some hexing work to do. I work more towards the days of the week and towards the planets, but I do love to encompass moon magic whenever I feel so inclined. All right, now let's get back into these questions. Jadyn Titus asks, can you get coriander seeds from a food store? This was in relation to that coriander love spell video that I did. And the answer to you, Jadyn, is yes. I don't know where in the world you are, but most large supermarket chains will sell coriander, and the bigger chains will sell the coriander seeds. Health food stores may sell the coriander seeds as well, because coriander is really good for you. In general, you can put it over your food, on your porridge, in your shakes, in your cakes, baking, but we use a lot of it in spell casting, especially for love spells. So it's good for you to have in the powdered form. But for that particular love spell, the coriander love spell video, I used the coriander seeds, and as I was smashing them with the mortar and pestle, I was doing the incantation. So that's when you're starting to build up the energy. So there's many ways that you can build energy during to prepare for the spell casting, and that's a really good way to do it. You're smashing the seeds with the mortar and pestle, and you're building up a lot of energy as you're saying your spell. That spell worked really, really well for me. I tested it on someone that I shouldn't have tested it on, and it took me a long, long time to reverse the effects of that spell. But I also put in a drop of my blood. So just as a heads up, always be careful when you're doing love spells and make sure that you really want that person. This is why, as a side note, as an extra tip, I actually don't cast a lot of spells for people in my life. Generally, the type of spell I would cast is a health type spell, or for luck, or those types of spells I cast on people in my life. Even if I have an argument with somebody personally, I don't spell cast on them, because I believe that everyone's entitled to an opinion and live and let live. However, if somebody really tries to screw me over, I have no hesitation to use my gifts, my intellectual, mental gifts, to put a stop to that silliness. Okay, there's no need to run out and get a gun. I have a worse weapon. Okay, so yeah, you can get your coriander seeds anywhere. Brian asks, he says, if you look at the left hand of which S, you will see the shadow of a spirit left of the picture. This was based on the Clauneck video. A lot of people have written about this, Brian. A lot of people actually seen a demon around me or in a reflection of the TV when I did that video. So I've had quite a few messages about this. I actually didn't see the demon when I was doing that spell casting. I did feel the presence, but only on the left hand, and you could see actually the foil moving in that video. And so I knew that there was a spiritual presence, but I didn't see it. But remember, everyone's got different gifts. I can sense things really well with my hands. All my energy is brought in and directed out through my hands. Other people feel it in different ways, and there's no right or wrong way. You'll just find a way that is best, that you will do best. And so that's just a statement. So, you know, some people can see things, some people can hear things, other people will feel things. But I think it's really cool if you can see it, because it's confirmation that it's really there, which is awesome. Because when you're looking at demons, and daemons, to me, many daemons are gods. They're deities. They're not benevolent type energies. They actually do a lot of good for people, depending on the demon, of course, because not all demons are equal. So it's really cool to actually see a demon. So thanks for telling me that you did see Clauneck. That's really cool. Lady Scorpio 39 says, apparently you're not familiar with the law of threefold, where everything you put into the universe comes back at you 3 times what you send out. Send out good energy, good back. Send out bad, bad comes back. You're not a true Wiccan if you first have ideas to harm others. Everyone watching this, beware of sending out negative energy to anyone. Always think about protection, never intentionally harming anyone. This video is not of light, and she ends it right there. I'm talking about this because I get many comments about some of the darkness of my videos, and I'm aware of that, and I'm aware of what I actually put out there. And just in that, I have decided to really filter many of the videos that I was intending to put out, and I'll have to put them back into the Black Witch Coven website and actually probably charge a fee so I can prevent people from seeing these videos that will waste. I'm happy, Lady Scorpio, that you have an opinion, and blessed be to you. But the thing is, if I'm trying to teach this, I can't have opinions from people that aren't into this. And I want everyone's opinions, especially if, like Lady Scorpio, she's giving an opinion and she's backing it up with her facts, and that's totally cool. Give that opinion. But if I'm going to be teaching others matters of darkness, I'd rather just take it offline, do it on my own website, and that way I'm not spending time, effort, energy, or other people aren't getting distracted with other viewpoints. So that's not saying I don't want people's opinions here. Bring them on. Doesn't matter what they are. I really enjoy the diversity of opinion, but I will put everything over to the Black Witch Coven website that talks to me, will teach people how to actually have a deeper relationship with demons. So I'm not a good Wiccan. No, I'm not a good Wiccan. In fact, I'm not Wiccan. I don't practice Wicca. Now, I have written 30 books on Wicca. If you look on Smashwords right now, you'll see I have the first and second year of how to become Wiccan, a Wiccan witch, on in books, thousands and thousands of pages. So why did I do that? Well, I believe that most people can benefit not only by the community that Wicca will give you. So if you're new to witchcraft, typically this day and age, everyone looks there, if you're new, and I don't blame you, you look at Wicca and witchcraft all as being the same type of thing. And it's not until you really get into it, you realize that there's many different corridors when it comes to occultism. And if you have to, I'm going to use the word McDonaldized, because I think the McDonald's system of management is awesome. And I taught a lot of that when I was teaching people business studies. McDonald's may not have the best hamburger, but they have a consistent hamburger. They have systems, they have procedures. And so it's really easy to know that you can go anywhere and buy a McDonald's hamburger and you're getting quality and consistency no matter where in the world you are. So I always have a fillet of fish or a fish burger everywhere in the world that I go, because I love it. But it's the same as witchcraft. If you're looking at Wicca, you can go anywhere in the world. You understand what you're supposed to do. You understand the beliefs. You learn about the law of three. So it energetically, it feels really good to you. So you can participate in it. You learn about herbs. You learn about your connection to the earth. You can celebrate with a community. So I really love Wicca. The reason why it doesn't suit me is that I don't believe in the law of three, because I've taken additional education and learning, and I now understand about energy. I understand about source energy, and I understand that light energy doesn't rule over love energy, and love doesn't rule everything, and so on and so forth. The energy that wins is the energy that is the largest energy. So why do you think over in the Middle Eastern areas that there's always war and hate? Because everyone wants to be in that state of energy. They might say they don't, right? But everyone's trying to prove their point. So that energy is built up. Everyone's trying to win. Everyone's right. Everyone has their point of view. No one can back down. So that is the whole energy of the region. Imagine if everyone just sat down and said, you know what? We'll just have a cup of tea and let bygones be bygones. Just relax and change the energy altogether. We know that's not going to happen because everyone's there to prove a point. So do you get what I mean? So that's not about the law of three, right? Anyways, but no, I'm not Wiccan, and I have evolved my viewpoint, but that's not to say I don't respect Wicca, and I think there's great benefit of studying Wicca as a foundation or as a lifestyle, or just keep on practicing as a Wiccan. I think Gardner did an amazing job of bringing Wicca into Britain, and then everyone else has taken that over and cut and changed it and done whatever they wanted to do with it. But it's a very healthy practice, okay? So I think I've explained that to death. Everyone watching this, beware of sending out negative energy to anyone. Yes, and I respect your opinion. Everyday Flexibility says, hi Black Witch S, I love your channel and admire openness towards these subjects. I am a teen, and about 2 years ago I made a demonic pact, and unfortunately at that time this video was not released. But I must say that so far I have enjoyed amazing success in life and school, but as you said, were considered vulnerable to lower level demons. I've had problems with them about a year ago, but since then I've been doing aura strengthening meditations and protection magic, and they are no longer a blight to me, and I still enjoy my relationship with my demon, although I wish I knew this earlier. I do not regret signing the pact. Love your channel, website, advice, and your products. You're absolutely awesome. Blessed be. Blessed be to you, young friend. You're obviously well-read. You're well-educated. You're adventurous. You seen some challenges and you found a solution. What your solution was is absolutely perfect. You strengthened your aura, and that's where if you're going to come under demonic attack, it's going to be in through your aura and actually through the back of your head. And so you've really strengthened your aura, and you're quite certain. I feel your strength about you. But it's great advice to younger people. Even though you had great success, it's always better to wait till a little bit later on in life, where you are a little bit more well-read and you understand what you're doing, and you're able to troubleshoot and come out of that situation. And just as a heads up for those who haven't seen my different videos or know my opinion, I actually don't recommend any type of working with especially very strong spiritual energies until you're over 18, and you must be of sound mind and not confused about your spirituality, because that puts you in risk for demonic possession. Okay, so yeah, very good. Everyday Flexibility, good for you, mate. You're doing really good. And just keep doing your meditations and strengthening your aura. But it sounds like you know what you're doing. Good for you. Jade Darling says, can the candle have the couple back to back instead of side to side? Because I can't find a side to side one. This is with my black couple back to back separation spells. And there were 2 other comments I quickly noted on that. Gunnut says, very cool spell. Would it be okay to use 2 black candles and dark arts oil? And the person online name, love your name, yes, love your channel, blessings, and to you. And Kira Goddess says black couple ? So let's quickly address all of these things. Firstly, with Kira Goddess, I think that was you're questioning if I'm a racist or not. The black couple ? There are black couple candles. If you're in the US, I know that which is, the racism issue over there is off the chain in some areas. It's got nothing to do with racism or skin color. That's not the black couple. Black in candle color, you need to look at candle color theory, because I'm not going to go into that in this video. Okay, got nothing to do with black people. I'm not looking to chop heads off black people or split them down the middle. Okay, it's got nothing to do with that BS. Okay, and I'm not even going to go into a racist debate. It's silly. Okay, for me personally. Okay, so Gunnut and Jade Darling. So just a heads up, these New Age candles that I even sell in my store and I use because I love the visualization of the couples, right? So you can get these candles in red, pink, white, of course black, but each of them symbolize something that you're trying to do. And of course, when you're hexing or cursing or try to separate, the black visual is very strong, because energetically you're putting a black cloud over this couple, a black blanket. It doesn't matter if the couple is black or white or brown or yellow, Asian, Indian, doesn't matter where you're from, completely whatever. So in terms of candles though, these new candles now come in beautiful, you can get penises and labias and couples and all sorts of very phallic symbols. And so while they all look good, they're only a New Age thing. So if you only have 2 black candles, that is absolutely fine. You can use them together without a problem. So long as you in your mind know what they are. That's most important. And if you didn't have black, if you're strong spiritually and you've only got white candles, just use the white, but don't use white candles and be thinking about love and protection. Okay, because that's not going to help you at all. So if you're using the white candles, you've got to be able to remember what the focus of the spell is about. If your mind gets swayed any other way, then it's not working for you. The black couple candle, it's very easy to visualize what this is about. It's a black energy. The couple is either side by side ready for a split, or they're back to back where you really want to send them, right? And you're going to burn them down. So it's really good to visualize. It's lots of fun to do. The dark arts oil is a great oil to use. I highly recommend that oil as well. So absolutely, you can use the 2 black candles and the dark arts oil without a problem. You'll still be quite strong to that. You can also use, just as a heads up for you guys, you can sit them on a pile of graveyard dirt, and you can call in the spirit of that dirt to come and separate that couple. I'll be going down the graveyard with a coven member probably in the next few days, and we'll go back to the same graves as what we've been to before. And we'll grab some dirt, and when I'm doing my spells of hexing or cursing, I'll be using the dirt from the graves of people that have committed crimes, or that have a very horrendous endings to their life. right? And sometimes that can be hard to find out. At this particular cemetery I go to in Sydney, I know where they're at. And for some love spells, we can use baby spirits, or there's some old nun dirt that we've used before. Like we'll go back to that grave and we'll get that dirt from the grave and show respects to the spirit of that grave. And so when you're doing the spell, you're going to be drawing in on the energy of the spirit, right? There's one, I'm laughing because I know what my coven's going to say to me. But Norma, the spirit of Norma, and she's an 86-year-old woman, and we use her a lot with love spells. And I could just imagine the spirit of Norma being there and helping this couple get together. And so it's a really nice energy to use. The same with hexing and cursing. You get that energy there. You call in the spirit, because that's why you use graveyard dirt. And then you would put your black candles on top of the dirt and then start your hexing or cursing as well. Okay, I think I've answered that. Mike Fry says, so why did you curse them? And so what did you curse them with? And did it work yet? I want a certain person to tell the truth on their okay. So what Mike's saying is, sorry, the writing's really small and it's a bright screen, so I can't really read. Any good demon's really good at cursing and all of that sort of stuff? Yes. Now, I've been using the demon Andreas last night, and he's a pretty powerful demon. He really is a demon, and he's not one for... I did make a video for that, but I'm only going to put it onto my website for people that have subscribed. So it's going to be like an exclusive video, because I am using a pretty powerful demon and I don't want to give too much information about that out here. But yeah, so look up Andreas, and he is a demon that just likes to kill things. Okay, as a warning, if you're really new to demonology, I don't recommend using him, because he doesn't play nice all the time, and so you may want some experience. That's just a warning. Otherwise, do whatever you want. It's totally up to you to research whatever you're going to be doing. But yeah, if I'm going to put that out to my subscribers in the advanced magic video subscription thing that I send out. Anyways. So look at that up. With the money spell, Ebo Sosa says, has anyone actually tried this, and if it works? Yeah. So that money magic spell that I did, yes. Now, for some people it does and some people it doesn't. What a shock. Some people have said, well, I wanted $1 million, and they've lived in Central Africa. What's the possibility of that happening? I mean, what can change in that environment for $1 million to be put in a bank account that probably doesn't exist, and so forth? So you've got to create the opportunity for the law of attraction, if you will, to actually help materialize that amount of money. Now, one of my clients' mothers, and I think, forgive me, you're somewhere over in the Mediterranean, Greece perhaps, or Malta, so please forgive me if I have said that wrong, but her mother has worked a lot of my videos and has had success with them. And that doesn't surprise me, because remember, Hermes, the father of magic, has come from that region. And some of these old school women that wouldn't even call themselves witches or occultists, have that confidence and the background and the language to just cast these spells or state their intentions, and stuff materialize. So this particular mother seen my video, she did the spell, and they're getting small amounts of money all the time. And she got back to me and she says, how can we get more money? But the point is that the way money magic really works is that it's going to give you what you need. Now, we're all a little greedy, I'm included. My lifestyle is off the chain and it costs a lot of money. So I want a lot of money, please, spiritual world. But the thing is, I actually have most of my needs met. So I'm getting everything that I want. But you've just got to think about the law of attraction. Think about what you truly need. And when you're doing your money spells, just ask for what you need, right? Anything else, if you want something really big, then you've also got to put your lifestyle into action, or change your lifestyle or what you're actually doing so what you're asking for can materialize. Okay, so Ebo, yes, it has worked for people, but they're consistent. And like the Greek lady, if she is Greek, she just did it, right? She believes in it. She's going to get it done. She does it, and then that's it. And that's when you'll start seeing the difference in the success of your magical spells. Okay, everyone, I have chatted away for 26 minutes now. So thank you for your questions, and I will see you on the flip side. And don't forget, if you want to start receiving some of my videos, the private ones, you'll have to go onto blackwitchcoven.com and subscribe to the Black Magic newsletter. And that's when you'll get some videos that won't be here on YouTube. I'm not going to heavily edit the videos. It's just going to be me chatting along. So if you don't like the sound of my voice, don't subscribe. And if you do, I look forward to seeing you on the main website. All right, have an awesome weekend. Bye for now.